Happy Thursday, and let's begin with a small invocation, and then let's see how it goes for today. Everyone, close your eyes, take 50 deep breaths, slowly, deeply inhale, exhale. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your crown. Like touch your crown, touch your heart. Breathe in with awareness. Breathe out with awareness. Be aware of the life that flows in every time we breathe in and every time we breathe out. So let's intend that every time we are breathing in life. And every time we are breathing out, exhaling, we are letting go of all the burden that we carry in us, which makes it difficult for us to live this life. Let's do it a few times in our own rhythm. So we are breathing in life and we are breathing out all the burden at any and all levels. And relax. Be aware of your body. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your feelings. Be aware of your crown. Be aware of your thoughts. To the great Supreme Being, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, to all the spiritual teachers, to all the great, great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to the spiritual sun, the central sun, to the solar angel, to our guardian angel, to the angel assigned, to the Triangles Blessing team, the beings taking care of today's session, every Archangel meditation session, the beings taking care of our home, our family, our lineage, the beings of technology, connectivity, love, wisdom, power, the beings of resources, all the other invisible helpers, the beings of light present in our rooms right now. We are very grateful for your presence. We are very grateful for your blessings, for your contribution at all levels. With deep gratitude, deep, deep respect, and lots of love. We thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be aware of yourself, then you may gently open your eyes. Ooh. Today is a beautiful day, as it was yesterday and as it will be tomorrow. So let's say we focus on beauty today, and we continue to focus on beauty every other day. So before we go ahead with what I have to share for today, let's see this first. That there are still a lot of us who have a lot of questions or doubts related to the session, the book study. So on Friday, coming Friday, 28th of June, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, we are coming up with a live session where you can invite anyone, whosoever is interested, and anyone who has any questions related to Battling Dark Forces book study, we'll answer them all. So all those who still have any doubt, any question related to it, if you want to invite somebody and you think they have questions, just say that, okay, this is a free session, just join and clear your doubts. So it's a free session, live session, open to all. And all those who still says, but what if at 8 I have a party? It's Friday night. Recordings will be available. If you cannot join and you have certain pressing questions, please share your questions in the just share your questions personally to Jaideep or Ashirwad. And I'll make sure that even if you are physically not there in the live session, the questions are answered. So the team will share all the details separately as well. But this is, I think, the best we can do. So anyone has any questions related to the book study, let's join this Friday at 8 p.m. And this is open to all. You can invite anyone. You can directly share the meeting details to them and just say that just join and see. And that's it. Okay, so all questions will be answered. Okay, so every time something or the other is happening, right? All those who can join, all those who cannot, no need. All those who already have all the answers, you also don't need to join. This is like specifically for those who still have some doubts here and there. And I think even I am getting some people, messaging and asking very interesting questions. So I'll answer them also in that session. So let's move further. I remember last time before ending the Thursday meditation, something related to spectrum came in. I don't know how many of you were there and how many of you remember. If I talked about, the spectrum, right? I did not share much. I just said that remind me. I did the work I gave to you. I reminded myself. Okay. So it is like, I hope all of us are older enough that we have gone through this chapter in one of the physics class as a child in our school, that when we pass one white light through a prism, the light that comes out is 7 colors, no? The spectrum. Yes. All those who do not know, it is a science experiment. You can do it. So buy a prism, and then when you throw the white light through it, so from the other side 7 colors comes out. Okay, before I go further, I think let's have this awareness. It will make you more interested towards whatever you listen. Everything that happens in the inner world, in some or the other form, at various stages of life, it happens in the life where we can perceive it through our senses. Any phenomena that happens in the inner world, in some or the other world, in some or the other form, it is happening in our existence, which can be perceived by the 5 senses. So you have an understanding. Anything that happened above is like, so, as above, so below. A kind of reflection to a certain grosser level or whatever, but it is there in our surrounding. In short, if you have to understand life, you can pick anything from the nature, be with it, and you can get all your answers, all the understanding that the life has to offer. And that is a reality. Now, what I'm going to share is, so this phenomena of passing of white light through the prism and then the 7 colors comes out, the spectrum. We call it the spectrum. So in and there are books which talks about the rays. So it is said that, let's say the 3 primary colors, and then they combine, or let's just say that, so this is the light, that's the spectrum, let's say 3 sides, and then 7 colors coming up. So if you have those understanding of the 7 colors, or let's say the 7 rays of light, you will notice that in our surroundings, including ourselves, one or the other ray quality that's very prominent in us. So there are 7 rays with 7 ray qualities, and the conflict happens because our body has a certain predominant ray quality. Our physical body has a certain predominant ray quality. Our emotional body has a certain predominant ray quality. Our mental body has a certain predominant ray quality. Our spiritual body has a certain predominant ray quality. Our soul has a certain predominant ray quality. And the conflict happens, so when we say that it feels as if my mind is going in one direction and my heart is going in another, or the life itself is asking me to do this, but my consciousness is not allowing me. I am doing this job, but I still feel that it is not in alignment to my life purpose. All of that happens because all these ray qualities are, kind of, in Hindi we say khichatani, it's a tug of war that's keep on happening in our own consciousness. And the same is happening in all the other consciousness. So I was reading this book where so beautifully the author mentioned that, let's say that this white light that goes through the prism is the spirit, or let's say the divine consciousness. The prism is us, our system. So the divine light, the divine consciousness is always ready to flow through us. Now it is up to us how pure, clean, and balanced we are as a prism, as a triangle, so that we manifest the divine through us in all the various spectrum. So though I can see some claps and the beautiful smiles, and I can see some contemplation happening. And I also see some empty eyes with question mark, like, what? So all those who are clapping, rejoice. All those who are contemplating, contemplate. And all those who have a question mark, stay with that question mark. The thing is, when we become so pure, so aligned and balanced, so let's say that triangle or the prism is the aspect of divine that we say, the divine light, divine love, divine power. These 3 qualities of the divine, when they are there in purity in us, when these 3 qualities become more balanced, and then when we offer ourselves to the divine, that, okay, okay, I am there, I offer to you myself, I offer to you this vessel, use it as per your will. Meaning to say, when I completely surrender, and when I'm saying surrender, the better word of it is Sharanagati. Because surrender has that essence which says that I have lost and given up, and that's why I'm surrendering. When I say Sharanagati, that means I am letting go of all the internal resistance. There is faith, there is devotion in Sharanagati, there is fear and helplessness in surrender. The fine difference sometimes, no? Surrender is like, feel like giving up. But when we surrender from the aspect of devotion and faith, that, okay, you have created me, and I am open for you to manifest through me in whatever way. That's how it's like the entire system starts coming in alignment. The right words flow, the right ideas come. Whatever you do feels like, oh, I think I do not know how to do it, but somehow everything is just kind of coming into, everything is coming together. So all that we are doing, actually, all the meditations, practices, learning lessons, and all that way we are improving. From the divine perspective, we are just trying to be a pure, more, like equal and balanced and more aligned prism, so that divine can just manifest through us in all its spectrum, in all the various colors. And it was very beautiful when I just read it. It just again says, oh, that means I don't have to be someone else. I can be me and the divine can manifest through me. Right? So now, before we start the meditation, today I'll not take much time. A quickest or shortest way, or let's say the simplest way, how to make that triangle or the prism, our system pure, right? How to make it better without focusing much on technique, but focusing on life. Is it possible that I just live my life and I just become pure? I ask these questions and they're so interesting. I ask and the divine answers. So I just got the answer to this question is that I said, what if I don't have to focus on techniques? Can I just breathe and live my life? And can I just still be and balance and as pure a spectrum that you can just manifest through me? This is what I got. Your answer may be different, but as if some consciousness was saying, stay, raise your standard of living. And I was like, oh my God. Now, this raising of standard of living is not that I wear more fancier clothes and buy more jewelry and I have. This is like raising my standard of living means, like, let's say if I am there in a parking lot, driving my car, and I see that parking lot is empty, not much is there. And then there are signs, no entry. And I know this parking is just right here and there is no one. Why to just, why don't I just go in the no entry and park it? But then I say, I need to raise my standard of living. I will still take the route. So raising standard of living means do the right thing. It doesn't matter if the other person is not doing it. I am not raising my standard of living because of them. There came just a beautiful example, no? We have a stapler in our home and the pins are not there. 10 rupees packet, 20 rupees packet. I don't know if it has increased in amount now. So I have to buy because let's say my child needs a project and needs the stapler pin. And I am in the office. It's a multinational company. 5-10 rupees of pins. How does it even matter? It's raining and I have to go all the way to the stationery person to buy. I'll just get it, no? Anyways, my boss pays in million. He spends so much on the performances of the so-called celebrities. 10 rupees. But then something inside says that no, I need to raise my standard of living. So just live, but live from a raised standard of living. And when we live from the raised standard of living, make sure that the pride does not come in, that I feel, see, I am better. What's the difference? No, then. So raise your standard of livings at all levels, in actions, in words, in emotions. If somebody is angry and I start criticizing and shouting, I need to raise my standard of living. If somebody is criticizing, even if I have not made any mistake, I have to raise my standard of living and just say, okay, I'm sorry. So if my mind is just going haywire, criticizing and cribbing the system, the politician, the roads, I need to raise my standard of living. not to project negative thoughts. Is it helping? Is my negative thoughts helping? If I see from the inner eye, I'm actually polluting the environment anyways. So the other person is like, what difference does it make? Millions of people are criticizing in mind. What difference does it make if I do not? I do not know what difference it will make. I just know that I want to raise my standard of living because I want to be that prism that's balanced and pure so that the divine can manifest through me. And I never know if I have the position where the divine can manifest. Then divine will make sure that all the other things also manifest beautifully. But somebody has to start. So why not I start and not wait for the others? So with that thought, and with that, I have a hope in sharing that at least all of us who are here and all of us who hear these words today, tomorrow, 10, 20 years later, whenever, this motivates us or inspires us to raise our standard of living in spite of the fact that the other person is there or not. Like it's not a show off of raising, but it's me, it's not you. If I'm not criticizing, I'm not doing any favor to you. That's because that's me, right? If I'm being kind to you, I'm not like if I'm doing something for you, it's not that making me something really separate. It's just like this is the way I am. Yeah, we'll just talk in short about 7 days next time, maybe, because it will take longer. And just to share half thing and not, then it creates. So with that, we'll start with the meditation. And before we start with the meditation, just again, all those who joined late, tomorrow we'll be meeting at 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time for the live Q&A session, where if you have any questions related to, because, when we even go through the battling dark forces, it will help us understand how this dark forces lowers our way of or standard of living in very simple ways. So it's like we'll just kind of this book will help us be more aware. So we will know how very easily we just let that force enter and manifest through us. So, and how by knowing itself, we can choose what energy to flow and what energy not to flow through us. We have that power. So with that, let's all close our eyes and then we'll do the meditation. And I sincerely hope and pray that we all can be as pure and as balanced and as aligned as possible so that the divine himself can manifest through us. And whichever role we play, no, the role of a father, a mother, a brother, a sister, an employee or an employer, we just manifest him in every way, in every sphere. Amen. Let's meditate together. Put your hands in front of your heart, facing outwards in the blessing position. Let's chant Om thrice. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it. We'll chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum and share the blessings. Have faith that as you will chant and share the blessings, all your loved ones, your family members, all those whom you are concerned with will automatically receive. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, in all 8 directions above and below, be blessed by this universal supreme being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Bodhisattva Mele, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, with wisdom and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from all unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Lord God, we humbly request you to kindly bless all the angelic beings, all the spiritual teachers, all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual hierarchy. Solar angel, thank you so much, Lord God, for helping, blessing all the invisible helpers, the nature beings, the beings of light, love, power, the beings of light present in our rooms, the beings of technology, beings of resources, all those who are constantly working selflessly, helping, uplifting, contributing in the evolution. May all these sacrificial beings be blessed infinitely, indefinitely, without any exception. In God's name, so it is. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be still, be aware, be super receptive, superconductive. Be open to receive fully and be generous to share fully. May every person, every being in all dimension, time, and space be blessed infinitely, indefinitely, without any exception. Whosoever is in need of whatever need, may that person, that being be blessed, and all the needs are met gracefully, beautifully, without any exception. To the Great Supreme Being, we give thanks. To Divine Father, Divine Mother, we give thanks. To all the spiritual helpers, the gurus, the teachers, the messiahs, the nature beings of light, love, power, we give thanks. The beings of technology, we give thanks. The beings of resources, the beings of light present in our rooms, we give thanks. To all invisible helpers, the nature beings, we give thanks. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks to every person, every being. We give thanks to the Creator, we give thanks to the creation. With deep gratitude, respect, and love, we thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being there, holding the space, and being super loving and super receptive. Lots of love and lots of gratitude. And we'll see some of you on Friday, that's tomorrow, 8. All those who have any questions, feel free to invite anyone and everyone. And rest, we will meet next Thursday. And Pushpaji, I'll remember to speak on 7 rays. It's very interesting when we see how different rays of personality are there. And then from that perspective, if we see, oh my God, so my body is this ray, it is saying to do this, and my emotions are going here, and my mind is going there. So when we know, it feels as if consciously we honor one or the other ray aspect. So sometimes say, okay, today is my body's turn, or this moment is my emotions' turn. This moment is my soul's turn. So I'm just kind of, yeah, it's beautiful. I'm very grateful to each one of you. And lots of love from the core of my heart. And see you next Thursday or see you tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I give thanks to each one of you. To you, to your family, to your helpers, because of whom you are here. So thank you. Lots of love. Thank you so much.